Erik Horne here after the Thunder's 198 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pretty much an inconsequential game tonight with Thunder sitting multiple players, including Russell Westbrook. But you got a clutch performance at the end from Victor Oladipo. Guy hit a big shot. Normally that's been Russell Westbrook's position over the past few games and actually the entire season. But Victor Oladipo comes up with a big shot with 6.3 seconds left to beat the Timberwolves in a game that doesn't mean much or anything at all for the Thunder in terms of their playoff positioning or their standing, but it does give you a look at another guy that can hit a potential late game shot for the Thunder. Victor Oladipo said after the game, he's not afraid to take the shot in those positions. Billy Donovan said the same thing, and it was interesting to see from the bench. Russell Westbrook was one of the most animated guys on the bench when Victor Oladipo hit that shot. He was even up off of the bench on the baseline before Victor Oladipo came down and hit the shot to win the game. The Thunder goes back home for a very special game tomorrow night, Wednesday night in Oklahoma City. Oscar Robertson is expected to be in attendance at that game to honor Russell Westbrook and Westbrook to get back into the lineup after missing his only game of the season due to rest. So it'll be a special night in Oklahoma City before the Thunder starts the playoffs this weekend against Houston. A couple more notes off of tonight's game. You got some solid performances from guys like Norris Cole. Domantas Sabonis was particularly impressive. He was good off the dribble, and he was more aggressive than he's been in recent games. Sabonis was second on the team with 19 points, and he also had 9 rebounds as well. Victor Oladipo had a complete game, including the turnovers. He had 8 turnovers, but he had 20 points and 9 rebounds and 6 assists. So here's some post-game video from Victor Oladipo and Billy Donovan. Do you enjoy being in those late game positions where you can get a chance to win the game or tie the game?
Yeah, I've been in that position a few times already in my career, so I don't shy away from that.
We've seen Russell close those games out like that a lot this year. I mean, you haven't had a lot of those opportunities, but do you feel like you're capable of doing that on a consistent basis?
I guess so. Like I said, I won't shy away from any situation, any opportunity to help my team win. So, but again, like I said, my teammates, stepped up and played good, especially, not having Russ tonight. A lot of guys did great. Norris played well for us down the stretch as well, and he hit big shots as well tonight. So, if it wasn't for my teammates, I wouldn't be here, and I just thank God for the opportunity.
Billy, what do you think about Victor's late game mentality? All year Russell's been the guy that people have talked about being the guy who's the closer and they finish these games. But if you look at Victor's crunch down numbers, he has really good crunch down numbers too in terms of his shot percentage.
Yeah, I would say I give Victor a lot of credit. He's made big shots. He maybe has not been the guy taking the final shot, but I think if you look at some games where it's been inside of a minute and Russell's found him on the break, he's made a 3 or he's made a big pull-up jump shot or he's made a big drive. I think Victor has proven over his time being a young player that he's a guy that, in the stretch of games is not afraid of taking a big shot and making a big shot. And certainly that one tonight was a big shot. He's not afraid of doing it. I give him credit, because, 18, 20 seconds before that, he missed a 3. To be able to come back and be able to have confidence to make the next one, I think says a lot about him. But I feel good about him, where end of games, if we can have 2 options to make reads on. It was interesting, the play in Denver that we ran, they kind of ran 2 players at Russell. The guy that really had a chance to be open a little bit was Victor, but then they kind of found him late. But I still feel confident, like when the ball's in his hands or somebody finds him late, he's got the ability to do that.